Hello, come join me. I am filming from one of our cottages that we're building here at Kumari of the Woods because I wanted to show you this beautiful, beautiful stone wall. And this is a big part, this stonework and the way that we're designing the sense of place here at Kumari of the Woods. This is a very, very big part of what this retreat is all about. So I wanted to say more because this has been a bit of a crazy upside down summer for us here in Vermont and in many other places where I'm sure some of you live. We have had so much rain here in Vermont. Last week I did my filming right after we had flooding in the state, which we were fine. We're at a higher elevation, but our town of Stratford got lots of flooding, as well as many other parts of Vermont. There's still a lot of people cleaning up and having lost their homes. You know, it's just been really horrible. And then on top of the flooding and all the rains that we've had, there's just been this crazy humidity. Usually in Vermont, the summers are so cool and delightful. We don't have air conditioning at our house. And I will say this whole month of July that we're in right now has been unnaturally humid. And I suppose, you know, we all have to take responsibility for that, for all of the junk that we throw into the environment. Like it's coming back on us, right? Which is why when we open this retreat, all of you out there, all of my viewers, my readers, my coaching clients, book a time to come to our beautiful forest and Kumari of the Woods. So this stonework that we're doing composes a portion of each of the 3 cottages. It's also going to be a big part, the stones, a big part of where my house is going to be placed, and we'll have a couple guest spaces out there as well, because this is the beauty of this stonework. This is a part of our land, and we were just so passionate about making this Kumari of the Woods rise up from the land. These stones came from our land, all of them. The stones out on the 3rd lot, again, where we'll build in the future, are huge, enormous stones that will be incorporated into the spaces. We don't want to disturb the forest any more than we have to actually build these structures. They're not that big, but we really wanted this sense of place to be embodied in what it is that we're building for our guests to come to. I believe that we all need that time away. We need that time in nature. I've talked about this before too. Forest bathing is a huge part of my own self-care practice, and I hope yours too. Anywhere that you can walk in nature and pause and just take a deep breath and be grateful for whatever you have in your life at that moment. So Kumari of the Woods is a place that we invite people to come to when we're open. I'll let you know more about that. And it's really a place where you can restore your mind, body, and spirit any way that you feel is best. It could be about taking some classes that we'll offer here. We'll have some special programs, but it can also be about just isolating in our beautiful cottages. You know, I feel like the energy that the stones give off in the cottages will be so positive. One of the things that I did was some of my crystals, my small crystals, my citrine, I have taken those small crystals and they are in the back of the stone wall. So again, just to build in as many positive vibes as possible, right? I also want to show you something else. And so I'm going to walk with my camera I'll just point this over and just show you. This is the larger cottage. It has its windows in. The smaller one doesn't yet. I'll also turn the camera this way. You can see all the stones that we're still working with to finish this wall. And I'm going to walk to the other side and show you the other thing that we're doing on the exterior of these cottages is a Japanese technique. Yakisugi is its original name, and in this country it's been called shushogiban. And I'll just show you, we just have a little bit up here, but you can see this burnt wood. This is kind of a medium burn, and we only put this up so far because of the electrical box, but we really wanted so many benefits from this torching practice. This is shiplap siding, and you can darken the wood. You can burn it to any level of black. You know, this is, again, a medium, kind of a medium, almost a chocolate. And I happen to really like the charred, the really blackened, where it kind of gets that alligator skin on the outside of it. I love that. I think that my house might have that. Our third cottage may also have that blackened kind of shushogiban. But there's many benefits to it. First of all, it really fits like it rises up in the forest. You know, I love the texture of wood to begin with. And this particular Japanese practice also seals the wood from insects and other kinds of damage like rot. Also fireproofs it too, which is a great thing. So we've been committed to this, and we did all the torching this winter. You probably remember some of my posts about that. It's actually kind of fun, especially in the wintertime, because it's so cold and there's snow and ice on the ground, and you're out there with the torch burning the wood, and it's like a meditation practice. It's really, really wonderful. But again, we wanted the essence of the forest to come through in our cottages. We did not want, to use too many artificial materials, and I think how we're doing this will also enhance your stay. So that is my little update for today. I just wanted to show you, maybe I can walk over here among more stones. You can see more. Look at that stone. Isn't that beautiful with the quartz? All the quartz veins. Okay, this is the scaffolding that's set up, but you can also see the stonework here. Some of the pointing work on this one we still need to do, but you can see it wrapped around the corner here. And I will also point out, the tarp that's set up is really essential this summer because of all the rain we've had. We lost a lot of time on our stonework on the weekends until my son had the idea that, we just have to hang a tarp and let the rains fall. And so we're doing that now, and it helps us to get the work done on weekends when it rains. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I feel very, very encouraged by what we're doing. It has slowed down a lot this summer with our weather. We still are working on structuring a loan. We have a lender and kind of working through all the paperwork and everything. It's been a rigorous process, but I do think this particular lender understands who we are and what we're trying to build here. It's not just in like an Airbnb. It's not a yoga retreat like some of those that are built around New England and around the world, which is fantastic, a yoga retreat. Ours is very different because I really feel like we want to honor all the healthcare practices that you bring with you. And if it's a meditation walk, if it's forest bathing out in our beautiful canopy of trees here, whatever it looks like for you, I am sure that Kumari of the Woods will be that place-based practice, exactly what you need in your life. And I'm excited to hear from all of you. Many of you have contacted me and said you do want to come here and stay. It really helps me to know the interest that we have out there and to be able to tell our lender that too. So don't hesitate to write to me. You can write below on the form, click on my email, send me a personal email. Tell me about yourself. Tell me where you're coming from. And I am happy to keep you posted on our opening. These 2 cottages, if our loan gets structured, maybe in August, then we can resume and finish these 2 cottages. We don't have that much more to do. And I think we can open those by the fall foliage season, which would be a fantastic time to schedule a stay. And I'm sure we'll have some specials too to offer you on just opening up those 2 cottages. And then we can keep going with the build and have everything open. Not sure when, but maybe by this time next year, we'll see. But anyway, I will keep you posted, and do ask me any questions too. I think my video next week, because I have been getting questions from some of my viewers, and I think I'll take my time next week in my video to just sit and respond to your questions. So send more along to me. I'm happy to answer them. All right, have a beautiful day wherever you are. Stay safe. It has been some crazy weather this summer. So just find that place of stillness in yourself and find that place of gratitude in yourself. It really will support you wherever you are.